up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse. I'm Double Partner Quaddy. I am J-Man of this edition of the Pulse. I'm going to give you guys our WWE Survivor Series 2014 preview. Coming this Sunday on the WWE Network, live in our hometown of St. Louis, Missouri.
And that's if Ferguson doesn't burn it down.
Right. We are which is literally right next to, well, not right next to, but pretty close to Ferguson. I don't know if you guys have heard of that place, little town. We might have to fight our way through the fucking riots to get to the goddamn show. Shit, they've closed shit down around here. That's how fucking crazy they are. They got a damn state of emergency set out by the fucking governor or whatever the hell. So we'll see how that goes, because I think the announcement's supposed to be coming on Friday, so that should be fun.
And that's if I'm still alive, because I have to work both Friday and Saturday night.
So Quaddy might be there, he might not. We'll bring our riot shields and baseball bats, and
I have my concealed carry.
Which
is crazy enough anyway.
It is. It's
knowing
scary.
me
How
and
the
my
hell
temper.
you got that, honestly. But yeah, so we'll see if we have to fight our way through there to get to Survivor Series this Sunday. We got the tickets for this. We were really excited because it is, you know, as WWE says, their second longest running pay-per-view series, or, you know, pay-per-view in the year
Extravaganza.
wherever the fuck they want to say. But what they don't want to say is how they almost got rid of it a couple years ago or last year or something like that. So keep up with the the legacy of the pay-per-views and shit like that. WWE.
Smart people.
It's the second longest running. Well, we were about to get rid of it, but it is the second longest running. Fucking idiots, getting rid of that and talk about getting rid of the Survivor Series, and you don't bring back King of the Ring and all those fucking pay-per-views. There's no mercy at, son. Judgment Day. Where the fuck?
Invasion. Bass.
Fucking St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Nah, I don't want that. That was retarded. But those names, I love those. Vengeance, No Mercy,
Capital Punishment.
Armageddon, not Capital Punishment. King of the Ring.
Overlord.
Such a brilliant idea. Which there is an idea of possibly moving Elimination Chamber to June, and then having the winner of the Elimination Chamber go on to be the #1 contender at SummerSlam. There's a little thing called King of the Ring that was a tournament that was decided to figure out the #1 contender at SummerSlam. You couldn't just bring that back because you interchange pay-per-views in May and June every goddamn year. So you don't bring back one of your most...
What about Over the Limit?
No. Fucking Fatal 4-Way. God damn. Shit's fucking terrible. So yeah, we were excited going into this because this will be... Actually, it'll be my second Survivor Series because I went to Survivor Series that was here in St. Louis in 1998. If y'all remember, was when The Rock turned and then joined the corporation. I was 8 at the time, and I still remember where we sat at, which was straight on from the entrance, which was directly behind the ring or whatever like that. So I still remember that. Me and my dad went to that. So this will be my second Survivor Series, so that'll make it now. Well, I already would have been because SummerSlam is the only one that hasn't been around here to be able to go to, but because we went to WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. Yeah, so we just are missing SummerSlam to come here. But they are moving it now because they moved it away from Los Angeles finally because I think they're going to New York next year. So maybe they'll start moving that around again.
Maybe if we have Ferguson shit, they'll bring SummerSlam here.
Maybe, because it's going to be a summer of a slam. That was fucking terrible.
Down, drop a deuce.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah, so we're going to run this down for you. They have pre-show. They're talking about new and improved Fandango is going to be in action, so that'll be terrible.
Oh, it says Rosa Miranda or whatever the bitch.
Yeah, Rosa Mendez is with him. Rosa Mendez, who just, it seems like every time I see her, it gets uglier and uglier. I don't know what the deal is with her, but
maybe he'll come out on a bike.
Looks like Michael Jackson if he was able to stay alive enough to finally become a woman.
She.
If he was able to stay alive enough to finally become the woman that he always wanted to be, that's what Rosa Mendez looks like. Hee hee. Hashtag hee hee Mendez. Oh, Ben Affleck, I love you so much. South Park joke. Yeah, so he'll be in action, so that'll be fucking terrible. We have Wade Barrett. Who's supposed to, I don't know, he'll probably cut a promo. Actually, be right in front of us. If he does cut that promo on that giant podium that he does, that'll be might be right in front of us. So I'm sure Kristen will freak out because she's a big Wade Barrett fan. Shout out to Kristen. And then we have Paul Heyman, so that'll be cool to be in the presence of Paul Heyman. It's always good to have that. Maybe we could walk behind him and then just, hey, what's up, Paul? Just pull one of those. Just awkward quad face. You like those? Those are good. Yeah, so that'll happen as the pre-show. If we make it through the riots to get there on time.
That's when Robert Jesus chicken strips.
Chicken strip time. No, it'll probably be around that Bray Wyatt Dean Ambrose match. He times it out perfectly. Yeah. So we're gonna get into the official card here. We had this juggernaut that was announced a couple days ago. We have a traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match featuring the Divas. Yay!
Didn't Robert think of this for the NXT people though?
Which was a good concept, except it would be good if you actually watched NXT and knew who the fuck was in NXT. I love you, buddy, but I mean, come on. What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? It's a good concept, though. I would love that.
Can you say your own? Damn
it. He's driving us, so we should probably be a little bit nicer. We might drive us off the goddamn bridge.
We're going through Ferguson.
So we have the Divas elimination tag match. Featuring my girl Paige in this shitfest. Cameron, Layla, Summer Rae going up against Natalya, Naomi, Emma, and Alicia Fox. Yep. They've done these in years past where they just add another traditional and just disgrace the traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match name a little bit more by adding this shit in here. That'll probably, last about 7 minutes when you have let's see, you have to eliminate, it's 4-on-4. So those eliminations that usually would take some time will last about 2 seconds. Finish. Yeah, as for a winner here, doesn't really matter. So yeah.
I see Paige turn on everybody and just
going hard as fuck. Everybody. I might get Paige's new shirt. It kind of looks pretty badass. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
Looks kind of cool. I will be getting Dean Ambrose a new shirt.
But I just see Paige just turn on everybody and just eliminate everybody and just being like, what the hell?
What the hell? That'll be cool to see Paige live. And, that's about it. Next up.
Oh, yeah, we've never seen her because she debuted after Mania.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Look at that knowledge.
Look at that. Quaddy dropping the knowledge bombs. Next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Tag Titles featuring champions Golden Stardust going up against the Usos, Los Matadores, and The Miz and Damien Mizdow. This one just added in a couple days ago as well. Actually, I think they announced it on Raw whenever they had the 8-man tag. I think they had Miz and Mizdow and Golden Stardust against the Usos and Matadors. Yeah, this will be pretty good. If it gets time, which I know there's only 5 matches on this card, so I know the main event's going to get quite a bit of time. They could possibly add some shit in here with what's on this so far. We're doing this for SmackDown, as you guys all know. So they could possibly add some shit in here, but judging by the amount of talent that they have on here, it's probably talent, as I use in a fucking quotes. The amount of superstars they have on this fucking card so far. I don't know if they might add more or not. Yeah, there should be some pretty quality stuff. You got some talented guys in there. The Usos, who have been just the tag team of WWE over the past year or so, just putting on some great work, just adding so much chemistry that we miss so much in the tag division. I mean, they're brothers, and we could see it. And getting the amount of time they get to work in some of these tag title matches, because they've been having some pretty lengthy ones, which is good. It's great to see that, and it's good for tag wrestling or tag team wrestling, especially in WWE. Golden Stardust could give 2 shits. I really could give 2 shits starting out, but it was kind of intriguing just to see Cody Rhodes doing this fucking character. But now it's just like, I don't care. Like, I don't have a reaction one way or another when I see them. I'm just like, blah. And somehow they have the tag titles around their waist. And then just fucking Miz and Mizdow, another one where it's just like, yeah, it's cute little Damien Sandow, miming Miz's every move. And now they're miming a cat or whatever the fuck they did on Raw with that bullshit.
Who was that?
I don't know. Some social media shit. I have no fucking idea. Some fucking cat that has a frown face. I couldn't even tell you. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay. And they have Larry the Cable Guy next week, so the hits keep coming. Yeah, again, every time I see them, I'm just like, like, it's not 2011, so I don't care about The Miz anymore. And, yeah, it goes without saying the misuse and the shitting on Damien Sandow. He's making it work because he's pretty funny, but it's just like, okay, it kind of does this thing where it just runs the course, and it's just like, okay, I'm done with it. There should be some quality stuff. I'd love to see the Usos get the tag titles back. I honestly have absolutely no fucking idea who they give this to. Los Matadores don't have a chance. Miz and Sandow, God, I hope fucking not. But then again, there's really no use for Golden Stardust to hold on to the titles either. So I don't know. I would hope for the Usos to win, but I mean, to really pick a winner in this would just be fucking pulling it out of my ass. So hope the Usos win it because they're they're by far the best tag team when they're together in there. But it should be some good stuff, and I'm looking forward to it.
Seems like the tag division has definitely gone downhill in the past year. We went from having a Shield with them to having to Harper and Rowan have them, and now we have a bunch of fucking nobodies.
Right.
I hope the Usos win, like J-Man said, but it's getting to the point where it's just like we need to add new teams or make new teams. Not even make new teams. Maybe
bring up teams from NXT.
Or Kobe Kingston, and what are they doing with that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's some faction which they were talking about doing with Kofi and Big E, and then Xavier Woods, the New Day or something like that. Could see them on Sunday. Never know. Like, beat down somebody. Yeah, beat down tag team. Maybe in this one. Shit.
Just to have it come out as a heel tag team.
Tag team.
Like I said, I just hope Usos win or just do something new because I just rather see Cody Rhodes as a fucking competitor go after the IC title or something, not fucking. His character's great and stuff, but it's just kind of getting fucking blah.
It just goes, like he was mentioning about bringing up more teams. I could go on and on about how it makes absolutely no sense when you have all these stale tag teams and then put together shit that doesn't work. When you have all of these made and established, at least in NXT tag teams, like an Ascension, like Kalisto and Sin Cara, and some other teams that are down there that have some pretty interesting gimmicks and are getting over NXT-wise, that could possibly get over WWE-wise, way better than some of this bullshit. So why not bring those guys up? They're fresh, they're young, they're hungry, they want to be there, they can perform well with established veteran teams like the Usos. Why not? Bring them the fuck up. Like, let's get this shit going.
Have people that already work together, like a Sami Zayn and Kevin Steen. Do something like that. Or just who is it?
Yeah, now they have Kenta and Prince Devitt together.
Yeah.
Or Hideo Itami and Finn Balor. There you go.
Finn Balor is supposed to be facing Tyson Kidd next week.
I saw that. Yeah, and they had a tag match with is Devitt and Kenta versus Gabriel and Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, I saw.
It was like 5 seconds, but it didn't last that long. But I mean, shit. There you go. Holy
either one of those teams.
Talent that's in that tag team alone.
Both of them.
Right.
Gabriel and
Kidd. Exactly. Yeah, Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel. That'd be a great team. Yeah.
Just like we're saying, it's just like a lot of the stuff is getting stale, and I'm kind of sad to say that. Like we said at the beginning, we're so pumped for Survivor Series. Now it's just like, oh god, just.
Yep.
Really?
It just gets in that time, too, where it's just this end-of-the-year thing where they kind of go into their hibernation mode, and that's kind of what it does, which it's unfortunate with Survivor Series, one of their big four. But, yeah, definitely get some of those fucking young tag teams up there. We say it every damn time, but it goes without saying. You just got to get that shit up there, because you got some really talented guys that are working well together.
Got to get that shit up.
Got to get that shit up, boy. Next up, we have the Divas title, with AJ Lee going up against Nikki Bella. Continuing the whole little month thing where Brie Bella is Nikki's
It's almost
bitch.
there, hasn't it?
Yeah, I guess it would be Sunday. They'll probably say it's up or whatever. Which is why I'm going to go with Nikki Bella winning the title here. Because it's just kind of, again, shit gets stale. AJ Lee is AJ Lee. She does what she does with the title. It just seems like it's like the generic, like the standard bearer. This is what we do. We give AJ Lee the title because it's AJ Lee. Why the fuck not? Which I think is good in terms of our hopes of CM Punk ever coming back because they're not shitting on her. They're not shitting on Punk's wife and, throwing her down in there and making her be forced to go on to Total Divas. And she's like, yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. But we're going to make Paige go on there. Fucking awesome. But they're not shitting on her. I mean, she's been champion for quite some time and she was champion right when she came back. So, I don't know. This one actually, as for a Divas match, let's fucking get that out of the way first. Could be, pretty decent for a Divas match. Nikki's actually been looking decent, especially playing because she gets in there with such a small, chicks, and she just looks like a fucking gargantuan bitch whenever she gets in there with some of these people, especially with AJ. She just, towers over her, and she kind of plays that kind of dominant heel, wearing her down and all that kind of shit. The build for this has been absolutely atrocious with what they pulled last week, having fucking Brie dress up like AJ and then just have Nikki beat her, and then AJ's like, don't do that, you look better than me at dressing like me, and then I'm gonna save you and then DDT you. What?
I definitely zoomed to that.
It was so random. I'm like, this is fucking retarded. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Nikki just to freshen things up in the Divas division. They could continue the little angle and maybe have a Nikki and Brie match for the title where Brie gets it back. Fucking who knows. But I'm going to go with Nikki Bella getting the title.
This will be the best Divas match of the night.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's hard to tell with what they deliver with this elimination match. Because there's actually been some 4 Divas matches, or Divas elimination matches, that haven't been absolutely horrendous. It'll be bad, but I mean, there's actually been... Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, does it matter? No, but it could.
I see AJ win this. I see Nikki screwing Brie. Or
Brie screwing Nikki?
Whatever.
One of the two.
Somebody's screwing somebody.
Abella's screwing Abella somewhere. What?
I don't know. I just see... If they ever want the hope of AJ coming back, or Punk coming back, they have to let AJ, I guess, run with the title.
Yeah, I don't really know if we could read through like her, kind of like how they treat her as far as like how they're treating this situation with if he ever is going to come back, which it's all up to him, honestly. If they're like, hey, I'm going to come back, and they're like, okay, we're in dire need here a little bit. Everybody's injured out and hurt and fucking absent and all this kind of shit. I think we're all right with
filming
that.
Movies.
Right.
So when do you want to start?
Exactly. Next up, we definitely have me and Quaddy's most anticipated and most looking forward to match on this card. We have Bray Wyatt going up against Dean Ambrose. Yeah, looking forward to this as soon as they set it up at Hell in a Cell with that great return. That was just, some people are shitting on it, some people love it. It's getting a lot of mixed reactions, but you know what it's getting? It's getting reactions. And it was great. And it did, like we were saying in the review of Hell in a Cell, it did kind of remind you of something they used to do with Taker and the urn and all this kind of shit with what they were doing with the lantern, which is kind of symbolic. Now that I think about it, he's got the lantern, how Taker has the urn. So, I mean, that's kind of, I just thought of that right there. Like, that kind of does make sense. But hopefully they can continue this with the path of trying to push Bray Wyatt and trying to get his character over. I think with what they're doing with Ambrose right now, it's okay. It's not what I'm looking forward to, or it's not what I'm like looking for in Dean Ambrose. Once he turns heel, it's going to be the same as when everybody was looking at Punk as the typical little face, and then they're like, let me run heel and blow people's minds, because that's exactly what Dean Ambrose will do. He's going to be like, people that are fans of Dean Ambrose that have not, because there's a ton of them now, just like how it was with Bryan and Punk, that have not seen him in the past when he was Jon Moxley and the character that he played before, on the independents before he got to WWE, you're going to love him fucking even more, because it's going to be one of those head turners like, holy shit. I mean, he was enjoyable as that kind of anti-hero, anti-establishment kind of face that he's playing, doing some really fucking cheesy things as of late with what they've been making him go out there and do. I'm just like, you don't need that. He could go out there and just play the typical anti-hero that doesn't have any friends or this and that and just kind of does his own thing. Don't make him do cheesy shit and cut cheesy promos and here and there. But once he turns heel, watch the fuck out, because that's what I'm looking for, and that's what we're all looking for, because we know what type of character Dean Ambrose is going to be pulling off whenever he turns heel, because that's going to be the shit. But as I was talking about with Bray Wyatt, they just continue with the randomness, and they're just kind of like, he's very out there, which obviously that's his character. He's out there. He leaves you think, I'm trying to think of the word, very thought-provoking type of character, makes you think of what he's talking about, but I wish there was more. I wish there was better writers in WWE to give him better things to talk about, because some of the shit just comes out. It's not thought-provoking where you feel like, oh, wow, I see what he's saying there, like using metaphors and this and that. Kind of like, the Raven promos that he used to cut back in the day in ECW and that type shit. What's that?
Look him.
Exactly. But those type promos where you could kind of read into him and know what he's talking about. This shit, it's just random. And it's just, well, it's like the creative team gets in there like, well, we could pretty much say whatever the fuck we want to and have him just say some really creepy random shit and it's going to work. Well, it did at the beginning because he could pretty much just do whatever he wants, and we were just amazed and in awe of the character. Now we're wanting to dig deeper. Now we're wanting to see, like, okay, what can we get out of this? Because I know he could pull it off. He can't think of this shit alone. Like, I know there's got to be a lot of the stuff that he's thinking about. They're like, okay, I want to add this in here and add this in here and all this kind of stuff. But with the writing of his promos and how they're kind of executing and stuff like that, it's just coming off more random than thought-provoking. And I want it to be more thought-provoking, because I love when I could sit there and, like, think of a promo or, a guy that's all about imagery and, like, thinking of metaphorical ways to kind of say shit and execute shit. I love that. I think that's great when you could go in there. It's not like, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to take you down because you're against me and blah, 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 the typical, Cena type promo. It's great to have a thought-provoking type guy that can make you think and make you be like, okay, what the fuck is he talking about? And you're sitting there 3 hours later, like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Or you're thinking the next time when he cuts a promo and ties it all together, and then you're like, okay, this shit has a story and it connects. That's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I've always wished for out of Bray Wyatt, because I know that's what he can do. But it's just, I think they just need to tighten it up a little bit, and I think they could get there. Basically just building this entire program off of randomness, which is Bray Wyatt, which makes sense in the randomness of the attacks and this and that. But then when you get into explanation mode, whenever they do it, it's just kind of like, what? They're kind of going off of saying shit about Dean Ambrose's past, about how his dad's in jail and left him and he's all sad, and this is just like, that's pretty typical that we could get out of it. Hasn't been a terrible build. They've done some couple cheesy things here and there, but as far as the match, I'm really looking forward to it. These guys have extremely unique styles, so seeing what we could get out of this, I'm really interested. Really interested to see what we're going to be getting out of this, because like I said, Bray Wyatt, totally unique working style as far as a big man, could get in there and can do his shit. And Dean Ambrose, who is, can do some, underrated technical ability, but is a very brawler, Stone Cold type guy. So it'll be intriguing to see what kind of match we got out of this. Hopefully don't get a bunch of bullshit shenanigans. I hope we get this continued on. Might get a gimmick match going on to TLC or something like that. As for a winner, pretty tough. I think obviously continuing, if you're going to continue it, you're going to go with Bray Wyatt getting the win. You'll probably have some bullshit shenanigans or something like that. Can't think of the last meaningful Dean Ambrose win, which is sad. Because he didn't, get over on Rollins that much, because they ended a lot of DQs, and then Rollins went over in the Cell match because Bray Wyatt interfered. So it's kind of a toss-up. It's tough. Whichever route they go is kind of going to indicate where they're going to go with this feud. If they're going to keep it going and then, kind of extend it for a longer period of time, or if they're just kind of this is what we need for a month-little feud here, which I hope it's not. But winner, tough to pick. Definitely after they, we'll get into the main event here when they fuck that all up. Definitely the one I'm looking forward to the most, just because they're just two of my most favorite characters, two of my most favorite workers. And, they're always guys that catch my eye whenever, they're on TV. So definitely excited to be seeing this live, and really looking forward to it.
Did we have a fan that really liked that John Mounsley back then?
I think we did. Where did that person go?
Is that too soon?
Goody. Is our fan page still up somewhere? Too soon?
Don't bully me! I just had to say that. Too soon. Like J-Man said, this match is going to be probably, on paper, probably the best match of the night. With the characters alone and with the story, I'm enjoying this build. This is WWE's current build, the best they can do, I guess, right now, because lately their builds have been complete garbage. But with these two and the unique shit they both can pull in the ring and with the mic, it seems like they're going to be destined for a nice little feud. It seems like Wyatt has to be told what to say, and I kind of wish they would just give him the Punk thing and be like, here, cut yourself a promo. Just see how it goes over. If it doesn't, because I have a feeling when he came in, he was just like, this is what I'm going to say, this is how it's going to go over. People are going to be like, what the fuck did he just say? Go to the internet, think on it. Oh, fuck. That brings people talking about it. That brings more people coming to watch. Now it's just like, what? I watched it. I literally had to watch a couple of promos twice, and I'm just like, what is he saying? Why? I overthink it, and that is kind of just okay, I don't get what you're trying to say here, blah, blah, type stuff. And Ambrose, just a crazy, I think Ambrose may come out to be like Stone Cold of the PG era. I can't say he's going to be the next Stone Cold, because there will never be another Stone Cold, but with the way he wrestles, the way he carries himself, the crazy stuff he does, I see him being the next Stone Cold of the current time. And I see him going against Authority. I see him maybe screwing the Authority out of this Survivor Series match and just see what comes out of that, because I know he's not happy the way Hell in a Cell ended, and he probably never said it, but it just seems like the Authority set it up, so blah, blah, and Ambrose wants Rollins, blah, blah, wants briefcase, blah, blah, so I can see him doing something with that. in the future, but I would really like to see this Wyatt Ambrose feud continue. Who's going to win? Us fans, hopefully.
Yeah.
If this match is anything what we're thinking of, we're going to all be happy and walk away with a smile on our face. But if they get in the shenanigans, or if they get in the bullshit, or if they get in the stupid DQs and stuff like that, then I don't know what's going to end up happening. I just want to continue on with the feud or a good explanation of what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I hope we get some time in this match, and hopefully we get some more time in
Shit, we only have 5 matches, so.
Yeah, hopefully. But one that we'll definitely be getting some time will be the main event here. We have the traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match featuring Team Authority going up against Team Cena.
Why so sad, J-Man?
Oh, God. If Team Authority loses, Tripp and Steph will be out of power, and the Authority will no longer be the Authority. Per Vince McMahon.
So no Jamie Noble or Joey Mercury anymore.
No more New Age Stooges. And then if Team Cena loses, then their entire team will be, or if Team Cena wins, or what is it?
If Cena Authority wins, Cena's whole team is fired. If Cena wins, Authority loses power.
Right. So A plus B equals predictable. So yeah. God damn it. Let's go over these teams real quick here.
Hold on your socks.
We have Team Authority featuring the Money in the Bank briefcase holder and by far the guy here on this team. Seth Rollins, Kane, Luke Harper, we'll get to that. Mark Henry and the new United States Champion Rusev. And Team Cena, we have John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, and let's fall off the mountaintop here. Eric Rowan, Big Show, and Ryback. How did we get here, ladies and gents? Loving this build. Everything about this build up until last week was gold for me. I loved every second of it. Well, obviously besides every goddamn second that fucking Ryback was involved in this goddamn build.
2 weeks ago.
Get to that in a fucking second. But as far as the team mentality of how everything was going, I was loving the way it was being built. It looked really good. The teams were kind of being stacked up. It set up the go-home show this past week to being very unpredictable and very like, who the fuck's going to be on these damn teams? Because we had obviously some that were going to be like, okay, Team Cena's I think was all set up besides one, and then Authorities was all set up the entire night. And they went through and just destroyed Ziggler. They had Big Show and Sheamus originally being on the team, have a number one contenders match. The winner of that got a shot at the title or whatever to kind of just make them beat the shit out of each other. Sheamus was taken out. Big Show was taken out. So it basically just left Cena by himself, and there was a whole interaction with Ryback, who was on the Authorities team. Well, originally it was going to be on Cena's team, but he doesn't, John Cena doesn't write his paychecks. So then he was on the Authorities team. And then he's like, you know what? I'm not going to be on your team. And then, well, let me think about it. I might be on Cena's team. I think I want to be on this football team. Then I can't do that because I suck at that. I'm going to be on this basketball team. Nope, I'm not athletic. Can't do that. I want to be on this just fucking cricket team. I want to play some cricket. Can't do that either. So maybe we'll go back to Cena's team. Whatever. God damn, they just really lost. It just lost all interest to me after this past week. Just right down the fucking shitter. Really was expecting Randy Orton to return this past Monday, get added to Cena's team. Who knows? It is in St. Louis, Randy Orton's hometown.
And it's before SmackDown.
True. Yeah, nothing's happening on SmackDown.
I'm gonna laugh in your face if something happens.
Ain't shit happening on SmackDown. It already happened. We'd heard about it.
Spoilers.
Well, we'd have heard something big would have fucking happened. But yeah, really disappointed. He's out. Right. He's out shooting a movie. I don't know. Fucking Condemned 12.
They couldn't put the Miz on that?
First round 13 or whatever the fuck they're shooting. Probably behind enemy lines.
See no evil 0.5.
See no evil 38. The evil within.
The evil within the butthole.
Behind enemy lines Ferguson. I don't know. Some bullshit.
You said I can't have a Bill Cosby joke, but that's 2 Ferguson jokes.
You just executed it there. You got it out. There you go. So, yeah, Randy should be coming back soon, hopefully, after that. Who knows? But I was really hoping for the return there to get added to Team Cena, have him take out all of the Authorities team after turning on him and then getting taken out by him. So I was hoping for that. Who knows? We could get somebody taken out here. Hopefully fucking Ryback. To get it added in there.
maybe Eric Rowan will get a loss going in the ring.
Might. So he might see that cat and get amused. I want that cat. What the fuck? Let's talk. Okay, so then he added Luke Harper randomly. He threw Dolph Ziggler at the feet of Stephanie and Tripp. I'm a team player. Okay, I guess. There was a bunch of promos, the eye promos and shit, and we all knew it was Luke Harper. Had Eric Rowan return. What the fuck are you doing with the Wyatt family? No, it is not time. In my eyes, it is not time to be separating them and be doing this shit outside of Bray Wyatt. You keep it rolling for a little bit. They get too goddamn, fucking gung-ho about going ahead and doing this shit and pulling it off way too fucking soon. Keep it together. Let the shit breathe. God damn. Like, let the fucking shit go a little bit. Yeah, is Luke Harper getting over because he's an amazing fucking performer for the size and everything that he's all about? Yeah, he's a great fucking performer. Putting on some of the best matches, on fucking Raws when he's getting the time with fucking Cena and Dolph Ziggler and all those kind of guys. Not to mention all the tag matches they had with the Shield and all those kind of guys.
Oh my god, I just saw something they could do. Okay,
He'll get to it. And then adding Eric Rowan randomly at the end of this, having all the fucking members come back out. Just not time. Just keep it together. Eric Rowan will fail epically as a fucking singles competitor. Luke Harper can carry it on. And then he wins the goddamn Intercontinental title, which I almost forgot about. Beating Dolph Ziggler. Random as fuck. Pretty kick-ass. I would like to obviously see it in a piece of candy like we talked about. Keep it on somebody and go with it. But giving Luke Harper the IC title doesn't fit him at all. Was liking the run that they were kind of going with Dolph, and they just fucked that up. But I mean, it's a well-deserved win for Luke Harper. But again, it's just fucking too goddamn gung-ho to be just getting shit going here. Keep it on fucking Dolph. Keep it fucking going, and then you can build to something later down the road if you want to do that. But yeah, it's something good going there, and you fucking threw that down the shitter again because Dolph, could raise that fucking title up back to where it should be because he's probably the number one guy right now at the state he's at, and is the believability of being in the mid card, not coming down from the fucking thing to really raise the title up because he's like a quintessential Intercontinental Champion, and they fucked that up. So again, had them all come back. Ziggler came back after he got taken out. Big Show came back after he got taken out. Rowan came out randomly, and we had fucking Ryback get added to fucking Cena's team. Coming back a couple weeks ago, building him up. And I'm thinking, God damn it, they're doing this shit again where they just put him out there and the people get behind Ryback. And I just feel sorry for some wrestling fans out there that just think this is where it's at. Just, God damn it, no. Stop this shit. Because they just randomly threw him out there in some random squash match. And then these fuckers get him over. It's like, God damn it, why? Fucking why? God, the most useless fucking talent that I could possibly think of. They fired the Great Khali, so pretty much you got the Great Khali and Ryback as the most useful pieces of shit on that fucking roster. He provides nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. I look at him and it's a goddamn brick wall. It's a fucking tree coming out. I do not see shit in Ryback. I see shit in his future. I don't see shit, because he is shit, and that's just fucking point blank. That's it. I fucking can't stand Ryback with a fiery passion. And now getting pushed up and getting onto Cena's team, it just makes you want to fucking throw up because it's terrible. Oh god, I could go on and on. Getting added in here to his fucking team. These teams are fucking shit. Just point blank shit. I mean, with the talent that's out right now and making this the main event, it's just really lackluster when it comes to the talent. I mean, you got Rollins, Harper. As far as that's cool. I'm fine with that. As far as a really talented guy. Rusev's been doing pretty well, beating Sheamus for the U.S. title after that Raw went off the air. Henry getting thrown in there. Shouldn't even be with the goddamn company with anymore. Big Show on the other side. Shouldn't be with the fuck Kane. You got Rollins, Harper, Cena, and Ziggler. That's about it. Just have a fucking tag match for the fucking shit. Like, that'd be a hell of a lot better than all this fucking useless pieces of shit that are in here. As for a winner, they basically just, make us pick the winner with how fucking predictable it is. Team Cena's going to get the win here. Yeah, I mean, okay, you have authority win. They stay in power. You fire all of them. Vince comes out, says it's bullshit, and then they rehire him, and then where are we at? Like, there's no, what is the point there? We're back to square one, and then that was all useless, what we just built up? So I'm going to go with Team Cena, and they'll fucking change the tides with what they're going to be doing. I don't even know what they're going to do. I really could give a shit, but yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, it's just really, really fucking blah. And, just really missing a lot of key guys. Punk's absence goes without saying how huge that is. Daniel Bryan's absence, what he'd be doing right now, what he would have done, after WrestleMania would have been huge. Would have had a great title run going. The injury killed it. So yeah, not having your champion there, which we don't really want the champion there. He probably won't be the fucking champion much longer. It's a struggle for me to really give a shit right now and say that this is anything worthwhile. Because it's not. There's no passion here. There's no like drive for me to even give a shit. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're getting here. So I'm going to go with Team Cena in this main event that they decided to fuck up last week.
What my mindset was, I was thinking of get like down to like the final 4 and have Bray Wyatt come out and just take back Luke Harper and Aaron Rowan and just have him destroy everybody and just Wyatt's in the pay-per-view.
Right.
But
wishful thinking, right?
I can only meet Santa Claus once, so this I don't know. They on YouTube they have a top or 5 things. Have you ever seen that? Mm-hmm. And they had the most random Survivor Series.
Like the Dream Team they put together?
Not the Dream Team, the opposite of the spectrum.
Random ones?
Yeah. And like the 5 Dork the Clowns,
yep.
or like Jerry Lawler's
yep.
team.
Yep.
I think they were kind of hinting at we're gonna fuck this shit up, so might as well have a little fun with it. I'm so excited for my first Survivor Series, and then I was thinking of this they have it set up pretty good. They have the Wyatt Ambrose match is gonna be good. They have you have to have a Divas title. Have AJ and Bella, that'll be fun. And then they kind of really just pretty much took a deuce in the bag and lit it on fire Monday at Raw. And was just like, yeah, you know what? We had it all set up perfect. But we're going to fuck shit up. So we're going to add fucking random people in there. We're going to have Big Show who's been in the company for fucking 100 years. Sexual Chocolate who's fucking fucked Mae Young that has a fucking hand for a kid. Just like, why are you... I'm waiting for Ezekiel Jackson to come out next, Like, you have, like J-Man said, you have those 2 big injuries, and then you have guys sitting in the back or guys that got fucking released and you're doing nothing. But Drew McIntyre. What about Christian? What about...
Cesaro on this card. What talent could be in that? They joked about it. They had Cesaro come out and act like he was on Cena. He's like, no, we don't want to have talent in this match. Here's Ryback. Fuck.
Then you bring... fucking Skip Sheffield out.
Oh, God.
I can't even call him Ryback because that means he's actually a good wrestler. I don't get what we're... I'm gonna be happy with the half a star from this match. And that's with a match with Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler in it. It's just like, I don't get what you're trying to force down our throats. Like, it's so blah. Like, J-Man literally hit the nail on the head. It's just like, you had stuff set up perfectly going into Monday. You have so much anticipation of who's going to be the final people. I saw fucking Twitter stuff about, is it going to be CM Punk? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Cesaro? Are they going to bring somebody new in from NXT? Are they going to have somebody turn on the Authority team and the Authority is going to be down in person? Tripp's going to take that spot. What are we going to do here?
Which, we can't go without mentioning. A lot of things in Survivor Series, you have a lot of interchangeable parts. You have a lot of parts to the team. Shit could end up going down where you get some, and we've seen it all. It's the trend. You have a lot of people being taken out. You could have somebody, go take out. You could have somebody take out Ryback. God fucking please. Have some, the Authority team go together and take out somebody or take out a couple people of Cena's team, and then you're left like, well, shit, they're 3-on-5 or they're 4-on-5 or something like that. There's still, are they going to get anybody to come back out? And you could have a Randy appearance for the night or whatever or something like that. Which I just still am questioning why they have. They literally. This entire build, with people that didn't know anything about him going to film this movie, this entire build was built upon Randy Orton coming back to be on John Cena's team this go-home show on Monday. As soon as they took Randy Orton out, I'm like, well, this is what we're going to get. We're going to get a badass return. You know, and it's gonna invigorate his character because they already kind of had like that half turn of like, okay, Randy's turning back face. They're making him really anti-establishment. They're really making him into really a fun face. That's like, you know what? Because Randy plays that kind of cocky, ignorant, like I don't give a shit anymore type thing. It's fun to see the cocky, ignorant, don't give a shit face side of it. Because the heel side of it's very just like, okay, here he is. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't care what I'm doing. But if you do that as a face, then you're back to cocky heel like 04 Randy Orton that I fucking loved so much. That would be a lot of fun. And to see that return there, you know, at the go home show, have the whole team be like destroying fucking Cena's team and have him come out and just go on a fucking RKO fest and, you know, have him be the final member, whatever. That would have been kick ass. That would have been something to fucking look forward to. And they'll be like, holy shit, Randy Orton return. The fucking go home show into his, you know, hometown, turning face and shit like that. That would put some fucking shit on this fucking thing. And you fucking shit all over it. And you had the quintessential giant piece of shit Ryback fill that fucking spot. So thank you for getting our hopes up as for what we thought was going to be going down. And then you fucked us right in our fucking asses and didn't give us what we should fucking get here with what you set up. And you're too goddamn oblivious to think of like, wow, we set this up to be a pretty kick-ass return here, you know, after and come full circle with the fucking face turn with Randy Orton and add him to this team and really invigorate this fucking match even more going into the pay-per-view. So fuck you and thanks for that. Continue, Quad. I'm sorry.
But as J-Man just put, we still have time though. It's not like this is Sunday afternoon and we're about to go to the pay-per-view, or this is Sunday after the pay-per-view. We still have time. Shit can still happen. But with WWE and the way they've been playing and the way they've been showing us fucking these cards, it's kind of like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about at a 1. I'm not going to get my hopes up because every time I do, nothing happens or something completely fucking ass backwards happens.
Right.
It's just, you had so much set up Monday going into who's going to be that final guy. It's going to be, they're going to do this, they're going to bring somebody coming back from injury. We're going to do this. Somebody taken out or somebody not like Tripp, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do that. We're going to set up something for the future. And it's just like, it seems like this is a plan B team. Like, you had all this set up, probably about Mania. This is what we're going to do. Some sort of Survivor Series, blah, blah. And I understand injuries happen. I understand people get pissed off and leave with their ball and stuff. But it's just to the point now where just like, we have a Survivor Series in 2014 with a guy who debuted in St. Louis, Kane, and then we have Big Show and Mark Henry still, and it's what? Are you wait? Time out. No, this can't be right. And you have Cesaro in the back. You have all these other guys in the back, and I'm just like, nope. We're gonna stand behind Big Show. We're gonna stand behind Mark Henry.
Pretty much.
Who's gonna win? I'm gonna beat J-Man to the car on our way out of this because we're gonna leave probably before this match is over. Or I'm gonna be told to leave. Gotta beat that Ferguson ride. Because we don't want Bill Cosby coming out of the corner touching the buttholes.
God damn it. There it was.
But I want some Jell-O.
Yeah, we definitely don't have high expectations going into that main event.
Yeah.
Hopefully shit can change during the night.
Hey,
Hopefully
maybe
some weird stuff goes down.
Maybe Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt would be the main event.
Get that the main event. Hopefully some shit can go down and, you know, maybe have some guys taken out and kind of make some, you know, get some unpredictability going into the main event. We can only fucking hope for that. Because if it's just straight on paper and this is what we get, I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't give a shit if Team Cena fucking loses and then some weird shit happens and they all get fired or whatever the fuck. Oh my god, what's gonna fucking happen after that? I could give a fuck because with what you're delivering here, you set it up perfectly and you didn't go through with it because I don't give a shit what anybody says. That's what everybody was thinking when Randy Orton was taken out. Yeah, we all know he was going to shoot a movie, this and that. That's what you delivered and that's what you you set up the whole fucking time because you had one spot left. And what did you just do? You took the one guy that was like the builder of the authority and like really? Like, I don't know. And it's in St. Louis, so I mean, who knows? We could get somebody taken out and, you know, add it in here and maybe have
maybe Rikishi will throw us the car.
Yeah, maybe, who knows? We could rehash that fucking storyline from 10 years ago.
I said we had Big Show and Mark Henry, so.
Why not? So Kane. Yeah, why not? So yeah, as far as review goes, I have no idea what we're going to be doing. I think Robert said he's going to be just shooting videos out at the fucking show. I'm going to be just shooting the intro, blah, whatever.
His battery can be fried, and
it's all free, so there'll probably be a lot of people fucking watching that shit. Hopefully there will be, and then people subscribing to it, because just idiots. But as far as review, I don't know
there's
what
another
the fuck
thing.
we're going to do.
You could have kept Randy in there and had fucking Randy return, do all that crazy shit, and the end of the fucking free shit, end of November. Hey, guess what? We have a week until the end of November. Fucking have him do something fucking buck shit, crazy bullshit. And guess what? Subscribe and see what fucking happens at TLC.
Right. That's just too easy. Too easy. Too perfect of a setup. Yeah, but this will now end our Survivor Series 2014 preview. We'll do something for the review. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do, but we'll figure some shit out. Maybe we'll bring the camera, film some riots, go just fucking Nightcrawler that shit, Jake Gyllenhaal style.
Or just follow me and just
see what happens. Quaddy's Adventure in Ferguson. Coming soon.
We had J-Man's.
Yeah, we had J-Man Survival Mississippi Adventure Time.
See how Quaddy does?
See how
with a Confederate flag on his back and a gun in his pocket.
Hell yeah.
Lumberjack.
Just wear it out. If you could find that. Hide your wives, hide your kids, they're raping everybody. That's the shirt you need to wear. That's the fucking shirt. Hide your wives, hide your kids, they're raping everybody.
I'm gonna get on Amazon.
You better find that motherfucker. How dare you, Quaddy's mom, hide that shirt. Shit was
or I could just say, what's my bunny shirt say?
Bunny, just fuck off and die.
Fuck off and die.
There you go. That's how
and then I can put nigger on the back.
Goy! Kyle just started watching our show again.
I'm almost gonna eat my Jello with Bill Cosby.
God damn it. Alright.
What the hell?
Let's get out of here before it gets even worse. Somehow. God damn it. So yeah, be looking for some sort of preview or video or
Check out Robert's
sports show. Check out his college picks.
NASCAR.
Check out his top sevens. Because, you know, it's more than 5 but less than 10. Check out his Kansas City Royals 2013 World Series champion video. Check out his previews of the NFL weekly
Royals
season.
Where he
Maybe he'll talk about his 2-8 team in fantasy football.
It's going to about be 2-9.
Quaddy, feeling confident.
But where the baseball preview where he names like 4 players.
There we go. God damn it. Really dropped that. I might have to bleep it. I mean, I won't, but I think about it. I'm not going to do it. Never mind.
Really? Me? You're going to bleep me?
Oh, we're going to get the fuck out of here now. For my partner,
we got
Quaddy.
Oakland and Kansas City to watch.
Yeah, I don't have that to watch.
Blues Montreal?
Maybe. That'd be a good one. For Quaddy, I am J-Man.
I really love right there.
And thank you guys for watching another edition of the Pro Wrestling Pulse. The Pulse. Professional Wrestling World.